The wisdom of Muslim philosophy. What is the purpose of existence? How do we define knowledge, reason, and the soul? These are not just modern questions. Some of the greatest minds had explored them in Muslim philosophy for over 1,000 years. From Al-Farabi to Ibn Sina, Al-Ghazali to Ibn Rushd, Muslim thinkers shaped the way we understand logic, ethics, and metaphysics. In this video, we will outline the wisdom, debates, and impact of Muslim philosophy, and how it continues to influence the world today. Muslim philosophy is not just about religion. It is about the fundamental questions of life, reason, and reality. It blends Greek philosophy, Islamic theology, and scientific inquiry to create a unique intellectual tradition. What makes Muslim philosophy so fascinating is that it does not separate faith and reason. It seeks to unite them. Today, we will explore great Muslim thinkers, their revolutionary ideas, and their lasting impact on human thought. Chapter 1. The Birth of Muslim Philosophy. Muslim philosophy emerged as a powerful force in the 8th to 12th centuries during what we now call the Islamic Golden Age. Cities like Baghdad, Cordoba, and Cairo became centers of learning where scholars translated and built upon the works of Plato, Aristotle, and Plotinus. The House of Wisdom, Beit al-Hikmah, in Baghdad, became a hub for knowledge. Muslim philosophers sought to harmonize reason, aql, with revelation, wahi. They explored logic, metaphysics, ethics, and the nature of the soul. Chapter 2. Al-Farabi and the Concept of the Ideal Society. One of the first major Muslim philosophers was Al-Farabi, 872-950, often called the second teacher, after Aristotle. He believed that philosophy and religion are two paths to the same truth. His most famous work, The Virtuous City, envisions a society where the wisest leader, akin to a philosopher-king, rules with justice and reason. Al-Farabi's ideal society mirrors the structure of the universe. To him, leadership should be based on wisdom, not power. Philosophy and religion can coexist as sources of truth. Ibn Sina, Avicenna, and the Nature of the Soul. Ibn Sina, 980–1037, known in the West as Avicenna, was one of the most influential philosophers and physicians of all time. His ideas on the soul, existence, and knowledge had shaped both Islamic and Western thought. He proposed the famous flying man thought experiment, an argument for the soul's independent existence. The flying man experiment indicates that a person with no senses would still know their own existence. The soul is immaterial and separate from the body. Reason is the key to understanding God's creation. Chapter 4. Al-Ghazali's Critique of Philosophy. Not all Muslim thinkers had agreed with the heavy reliance on Greek philosophy. Al-Ghazali, 1058–1111, one of the greatest Islamic theologians, wrote The Incoherence of the Philosophers, where he challenged rationalist thinkers like Ibn Sina and Al-Farabi. He argued that pure reason has limits, and that the ultimate truth comes from divine revelation. Therefore, he criticized philosophers for trying to explain everything through logic alone. He emphasized faith and spirituality over abstract reasoning. His work had influenced later Islamic mysticism, Sufism, and theology. Chapter 5. Ibn Rushd, Averroes, and the Defense of Reason. Then came Ibn Rushd, 1126–1198, known as Averroes, who countered Al-Ghazali with his own book, The Incoherence of the Incoherence. He defended the power of reason, arguing that philosophy and religion are not enemies. They complement each other. Therefore, to him, philosophy helps us understand religious truths more deeply. Reason is a gift from God and should be used to explore the universe. His ideas had influenced the European Renaissance and Catholic thinkers like Thomas Aquinas. Chapter 6. The Legacy of Muslim Philosophy. So, What is the legacy of Muslim philosophy? These thinkers didn't just influence the Muslim world, they shaped the Renaissance, Enlightenment, and modern philosophical thought. Their debates on reason, ethics, and the soul are still relevant today. Ibn Sina's medical and metaphysical ideas had influenced Europe for centuries. Al-Ghazali had shaped Islamic theology and spirituality, while Ibn Rushd's defense of reason had contributed to Western philosophy. Muslim philosophy is a treasure trove of wisdom, bridging the gap between faith and reason, science and spirituality. So, what do you think? Can reason and religion coexist? Which of these thinkers' ideas resonates with you the most? Let's continue the discussion in the comments. If you enjoyed this brief journey through Muslim philosophy, hit that like button, subscribe for more philosophical explorations, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.